We found out kind of a couple hours later that we were going to play Brandeis.
I don't even know what's about to happen right now.
Yo, Beach, how's my hair look?
Beach, I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Dex, how's my hair look? Hey everybody, it's Christian Zazali with Rattlesnake Radio with co-host Kevin Holliday.
Cheers.
We just want to thank everybody for this crazy ride that we've had. This is our final episode. Glad to have on Bruce Johnson.
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet that it's final, but it's been a good ride.
It's been a good ride.
And what better person to end it with than Bruce? It's Bruce, right? Bruce Johnson.
Maybe
Bruce. Okay. I'm just gonna make up a question right now, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say you normally have dry skin?
Yes.
Classic.
Oh man.
Well, Beach, thanks for coming. It's been great.
You were just awarded the most prestigious sportsmanship award. Truth be told, I once heard you tell another goalie, "F you," to his face. So I didn't see this one coming, but congratulations.
Seriously, man. Congratulations.
I watched 8 Mile last week, and I just saw Eminem ripping people on rap battles. All right?
Great movie.
Got me thinking Cheddar Bob. Got me thinking Lil Cheesy Bread.
Little cheesy bread.
Some rappers I think I'd like to see on the podium next to Lil Cheesy. Who we thinking, Kev? Thinking at least J. Cole.
I'm in your city and I'm wondering if you're home now. Went and found a man, but I'm hoping you're alone now.
At least, Kendrick.
Hey, this shit way too crazy. Hey, you do not amaze me. Hey.
Kendrick's on there.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, Bruce, who do you, as an artist, want to see yourself going up against?
If you ever see this Post Malone, I'll out-rap you any day of the week.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow, that would be a good battle.
I want Post, if you're also watching this, I want you to know that we do not condone that.
Post, I want you to know that you're a lot more handsome than you let on.
Slumped over like a dead man. Red and black by my bread, man. I'm the answer, never question. Lace up, learn a lesson.
Just fix the hair and then things will come.
We just heard Bruce Johnson, aka Lil Cheesy Bread, call out famed rapper Post Malone. So what we're gonna have right now, my boy Dex is gonna drop a beat. Bruce is gonna be rapping over it, spitting fire bars. Are they gonna be about Post? I don't know.
Bruce, I can see you mouthing the rhymes already.
I'm thinking.
I'm gonna completely throw you off beat right now. I'm gonna give you a topic. All right? Drop down the beat.
Drop that shit.
What's my topic?
Process of ordering cheesy bread and enjoying it.
Oh, are they in his headphones?
Cheesy bread. On these headphones. On my head. Domino's, baby. You know we spending crazy. We eating cheese today. And man, this is no game. I'm super duper hungry. I need yummy food in my tummy. I need that cheesy bread. Post Malone, what you got to say? I know you eat cheesy bread every day. It's kind of chubby and it's kind of whack. All I know is I'm on this track. I'm about to throw bars all night. Yeah. In the studio. Kevin, what you got to say?
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Brad?
Hello?
Oh, hey.
Oh, Post. Yeah, how you doing? No, I'm good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What, Bruce? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, little cheesy bread. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheesy bread to you.
No, he's a good guy. Is he available? Bruce, are you currently locked up in any contracts right now?
Nope.
Great.
No,
yeah.
it's free.
Yeah. Let me coordinate a meet. All right. All right, Post. Yeah, I'll tell him. All right. Thanks.
Take a shower.
Post Malone, just wanted to let you know that you're really bad. Really bad.
All right, watch out for my next single, June 2018.
Wait, whoa! Did we just get a mixtape announcement?
Wait!
Did we just get a mixtape announcement?
Live!
I'm thinking we can get deodorant stick on that album. I'm thinking.
Did you look and see a deodorant stick?
I'm thinking we can get pillow lamp on this album.
We got DJ Big Plain Bread. What about medium, slightly cheesy bread?
I'm not following.
What about carbohydrates?
What about complex carbs?
Yeah. You wanna know what is not the answer? Carbs. back at it again, huh?
Actually gotten so much fatter since the last time. Beach. We see so popular nowadays. We get these famous rappers. They think they can influence our kids. They realize they can't. They go start a boy band.
My question is, what rappers were you using as an example that have done that?
What? That
Yeah.
It's usually the other way
Smouse.
around.
Have you ever heard of Smouse?
Is that fake or?
Nah, man, Smouse is real. He had the hit song, Slap My Elbow.
Smouse with some very important information. I want you to get your elbows out and slap them. Slap my elbow, you do it like this.
I feel like you're making this up.
Dude,
Smouse, if you're out there, I'm so sorry.
Slap my elbow, you do it like this. You never heard that song?
You're acting like you couldn't make that up right now.
I'm just telling you, I'm not making this up.
Wait, have you ever heard of the rapper Laos?
No, that's a country in Vietnam. I think we got.
How's it a country in Vietnam?
Isn't that a place in Vietnam? I think we got
No,
Swiss
no.
cheese there.
Louse is the plural of lice, the bug that infests your hair. That's true. Did you know
Wait,
that?
now you got me thinking about some other Smouse singles.
That panda, and that horse, that hippopotamus. You gotta walk like an elephant, run like a beaver.
I'm sorry, Bruce. We got a little bit off topic.
That's okay.
Most likely on our team to be a felon.
Oh, I'm excited. I like this question.
Biagio Paletta.
Is that a mafia reference?
Nope.
Good.
Because it could be.
I think there's a correlation between neck size and crime.
Interesting.
I read a paper about it once.
Did you? You'll have to send me that link.
Yeah, it was in the Criminology Journal
Okay.
of Practitioners.
What was that word?
Criminology?
Spell it. Spell it. Spell it.
Criminology.
Crimnology.
Criminology. You think you're hot because you know words?
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants.
You're doing the interview now.
Well, hello, folks. Welcome to DJ Cheesy Bread Radio. So,
All right.
I got a couple snakes
Already
across from me.
catastrophe.
First, I just wanted to say thanks so much for having me, Mr. Cheesy Bread. I've always been a big fan of yours. I think your music is great.
What's it like to live in the basement?
Wake up in the morning, dark. Go to sleep, dark. But the only reason I could see is I actually was raised in Alaska, where the sun never set.
Sweet.
No, wait. I was raised in Alaska, where the sun was always set.
Was it in a constant state of setting?
So I literally.
Oh, was it always nighttime? Is that what you're
developed
trying to say?
sensors all along my body,
So you can see without your eyes.
so I could see without my eyes.
Is it like echolocation?
Yep.
I like to do something very similar to echolocation. What I do is whenever I'm in a weird situation, maybe it's a little dark, I open my pants and my bush takes the entire shape of the room. And then at that point, I know where all the objects are because of the small nerve endings at the end of my hair follicles. Also at that point, I can't even walk because I'm surrounded by my own bush.
Tell me some of the highlights of your time with Rattlesnake Radio.
Yeah, well, I think what we found is really what it comes down to is chemistry. It's all about, liking who you're working with, just being able to bounce ideas off
You
each
remember
other.
that night we went back to my dressing room?
Yeah.
It was us and the Woodland Fairies.
Oh, love that night.
We found out kind of a couple hours later that we were going to play Brandeis.
Getting ready for Brandeis, we knew that this was a team that we've seen this year and we've seen for every other year in the past.
The Brandeis game games against Brandeis are always tough.
But we also knew that we've gotten the best of them the past couple of years, and we're not going to back down from anybody.
This year we won 1-0 at home, scored a goal like the 50th minute, and then kind of just played an even game the rest of the way and held out for a 1-0 win. So we knew it was not going to be an easy game one way or the other.
Our field, chance to go on a Final Four of us hosting, playing Brandeis, what more could you ask for?
The only teams that are left are good teams at that point in the season. And so there's not going to be a big gulf in skill or ability between any of the two teams. And especially versus us versus Brandeis, we had a lot of history playing them. I think everyone knew that no matter what happened, it was going to be a close one.
1, 2, 3, CM!
I don't think we were on our best game that day.
Brandeis game was pretty back and forth. We were missing a couple of our better players who we ended up playing out of position. I think I was playing winger for the first time in my career. The game was a grind back and forth. There's hard fouls going both ways, a lot of physicality, and both teams are creating chances.
Both teams had chances, especially in the first half. We probably a little more possession, but weren't too dangerous. The second half, I think we started to play well. The wind was a huge factor in this game, just like the Elite Eight last year. Second half, we had the wind going behind our backs, and it was going 30, 40 miles per hour, so it's definitely a big advantage. We started to really create chances. We got a breakaway, 1v1, and just kind of blew it. We had a couple good shots that Woodhouse made some good saves on. They probably had their best chance with like 3 seconds left on a corner kick in regulation. Mikey Lynch put a header just wide. So we're going to overtime. We'd obviously been there the previous 2 games.
It was a position that we had been in twice so far in that tournament, so we all thought that we'd be able to see things out.
But even with that, we were able to fight and create chances, and I thought we had some pretty good chances throughout the day, and it just didn't happen for us. I know I had one in the end of or in the second overtime, I believe, that I should have finished. A couple other guys had their chances, and it just wasn't our day. Sometimes that happens.
Minute and 30 left, kind of a nothing play, a broken play. They had a throw in. Kid just smashes the ball over the top. Something we've dealt with, I don't know, 100 times this year. And it just didn't fall our way. Meath came out to clear it, didn't get as far as he wanted, and Patrick made a good shot. First time left-footed, throw was on the line, and just was maybe an inch away. Probably skimmed his head from getting it away.
And then just talk through their goal, obviously.
I can't do that.
You don't want to talk it through.
I don't want to talk through that goal.
90 seconds left. Jameson gets his head on it. Here's Berg. Upfield in the direction of Lynch. Connor Meath comes out, gets a kick on it, not a very good one. Shot, finds the back of the net. Brandeis goes home with the win. What a play by the judges to punch their ticket to the Final Four. And for Tufts, heartbreak.
The initial reaction about kind of just how to react, it was just one of complete shock. And you know, next thing you know, you're walking up to their players and telling them congratulations and shaking their hand. And I think it was after that that things kind of set in, and knowing that that was the end of my career, that was the end of our season, and you know, it was an emotional moment for everyone on the team.
As he shot it, I watched it kind of just float through the air in slow motion. Thought we were going to have it cleared. It just kind of slowly trickled in. And then everything kind of stopped. I see all their guys rushing onto the field. And it's kind of just like a moment of shock. You don't really know what to do.
My season and career is over. And, like, I couldn't really... I was like, it's like shock. Like, it was like a dream. Like, didn't think that actually went in.
I didn't really know what to feel. It was kind of an empty feeling, I'd say. And I don't know, it sucked.
I mean, disbelief. I honestly could not believe it. It was just, I couldn't believe it. And I remember falling to the ground and just putting my head on the turf for probably the next 5 minutes, still not believing it. Hearing Brandeis just celebrate in the corner with their fans on our field, that was tough.
It really felt surreal, even after watching them all run onto the field and celebrate and seeing our guys. You know, the effect that had on them. I don't think it really sunk in for anybody until a couple days later. So it's definitely the kind of situation that you dread putting yourself in, that you dread being in, that you dread those feelings having to happen. But I mean, yeah.
As a tough season comes to an end, I'd like to highlight the seniors on this team: Christian Zazali, Tyler Kolsar, Dexter Eichhorst, Kevin Halliday, and of course Matt Zinner, Connor Coleman, and Bruce Johnson for a fantastic career here at Tufts. They gave so much to this program, and we thank them for all that they gave.
I kind of told the team this afterwards, like, and I think everyone agreed with me. Like, this was the closest team I've ever been a part of. Like, we were family. Like, from day one, we were that close. Like, the freshmen came in, integrated very well within the team. Like, we were all bought in. It was a mission. And honestly, like, with my other seniors and everything, like, leading this team was one of the best experiences of my life. We had an unreal season, unreal career. I couldn't be happier and prouder of this team. I just hope I'm remembered as a good leader to the younger guys, someone who cared and gave everything he possibly could for this program, and accomplished a lot. Could have done it without any of my other seniors, but someone who lived and breathed Tufts soccer, would have given anything for the program, and just a good overall teammate.
Yeah, we definitely had a special team this year in a few different ways. I've never really been on a team that felt so cohesive, and I think most guys would attest to this, as in, like, I feel like most people felt pretty equal to each other. Everyone felt free to, like, kind of be themselves and play their own style. I think I won't remember as much the single plays or the games themselves, even though there's a few that will stand out, but I think I'll remember just the overall feel of being part of something, of, like, going to practice, of our lifestyle in the season, of the long road trips. Anything, like the Final Four trips, I'll never forget. I want to be remembered as a very confident but very capable goalkeeper that still thinks he could start in the field on half the D3 teams in the country. But I also want guys to remember me for, like, not being afraid to, like, be relaxed and be myself and, like, crack a joke and not be afraid to express my personality or try to be too cool or anything like that. And I think that's what I want to convey to the younger guys, that you can just be yourself. You might not always get to have the role that you want, but you can always have the influence you want if you take the right mentality and work as hard as you can, I think.
So I understand a lot of you guys, you like looking at the stats. I get that. Have a look at the game film, all right? Talk to the center backs I played against, all right? Ask them how their entire body's feeling. You know how it's feeling? Broken, because I broke it. I put them on the floor, and then I missed a breakaway, but just watch, all right? I hope that people remember me. Well, I guess I hope that I've given an example that you can be lighthearted and you can joke around with the guys on the team, because it doesn't always have to be serious. But I hope the guys who are younger than me that like to joke around, like to have a good time, see that I knew when to, get to business, and I knew when to work, and I knew when to shut up. And I just hope everyone, not to toot my own horn, but I think I played that line pretty well, to really focus when I needed to. And that's something I learned as well. Like freshman year, I like to joke around, and I saw guys like Maxime doing the same thing, where they're lighthearted, they're funny, they're keeping the other guys up around them. But when it came time to it, they knew when to work. So I really hope that's my legacy, I guess. Overall, I'm so happy. I mean, I came to Tufts Soccer. I couldn't have asked for a better career. 2 national championships, 4 trips to the NCAAs, a NESCAC championship, and just a great group of guys. Every year it's been a great group of guys. And I'm really happy with where the program's come, and I'm happy with where we're leaving it. And it's sad to leave, but time to, pass the torch. And I think the other guys are ready.
I think this year, as a lot of guys have said, it was one that kind of the team was a very cohesive unit, and it wasn't separated by grade, separated by position. Everyone really just loved each other, and we'd say all the time how we're brothers, and that's what allowed us to be successful all year. So I think that just the friendships that we've been able to develop, living in a house of 10 guys with some of my best friends, is something that it's gonna stay with me for the rest of my life. So it's the little things just off the field, being in the dining hall with the guys, that really is what made my experience so incredible.
Personally, for me, I think any time that not winning a NESCAC championship and an NCAA championship can be regarded as a disappointment, you're doing something right as a program. I mean, we had super high expectations this year. And the problem with setting those super lofty expectations is that you're just not going to be able to meet them every time. It's crazy how soccer can be such a great common denominator for people. You really meet people that you relate to, that you want to be around, and that you look up to a lot through this whole soccer experience. And that's been especially true for me at Tufts. I mean, everyone on the team I consider one of my closest friends, and just think that looking back on everything, those memories are going to be something that I'm going to cherish even more than, maybe team accolades or whatever those, trophies, all the rest. I think that those memories that you leave with after being with a group of guys that's this close together and that achieve so much together is what really makes the experience invaluable.
So personally, going into this year, I just wanted to be healthy and be able to contribute to the team's success. So even though the season didn't end the way we wanted, personally I was just very thankful for having the opportunity to play a meaningful role in the group, to be in the games when it mattered, and to have an influence, for better or worse. My takeaway from my Tufts soccer career is it's not going to be the 2 national championships, it's not going to be all the games we've won. It's going to be the friends that I have, the 50 or 60 guys that I know no matter where in the world I am will have my back at any moment's notice. And this year's group really stepped up and personified that, and I couldn't be more thankful.
I think I'll reflect the most on the people that I've met here. I had a little bit different of a story coming into Tufts soccer. I was not recruited here, and I was lucky enough to be able to make the team my sophomore year. And again, I was joining a group of guys who didn't really know me at all. And by the end of it, I could honestly say that I have 40 new best friends from over the guys that I played with. So to be able to have all of those guys that I think we're going to be able to kind of reflect together on our Tufts soccer experience, but I'm just most thankful for those relationships that I built with the guys that I was in the locker room with. I think the culture of our soccer team was so positive that it kind of trumped every negative or any adversity that we hit along the way. So to be able to have that positivity as our calling card translated into success for our team, which again made it special. Our senior class graduated with 2 national championships, and that's not an accident. On behalf of all the seniors, we want to say thank you to Coach Shapiro, Coach Harkin, Coach Waterman, Coach Schifatelli, and Maxime Hopino, and Fernando. Thank you guys seriously for making this an unbelievable experience for 4 years.
Last question. How do you think we're going to be next year? What do you think?
We're going to be filthy. We're getting rid of the dead weight. So they're going to be very, very good next year. I'm out.